Hi, everybody. It's Teresa Louise. Just testing out my live. Um, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. So, if anybody joins me, please say something. And I'd love to hear from somebody because I'm trying to test out the microphone too. So, I'll just wait a few minutes. And hey, this is kind of neat. Totally different screen than what I expected, but okay, still waiting. Well, if I don't get anybody on, let's see. It's 2 p.m. my time here in northern Idaho, and on Monday, the 24th of February. And so here I am in the sewing room, going live, trying to test this out. Want to make sure you guys can hear me, you can see me, and just how this all works. So if anybody's out there, sure would like you to say something. Hello, hello. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see, what does this button do? I'm gonna say my microphone is probably weak. Now, I did get some microphones in the mail today, and so I'm testing those out too. And if this is better. Hi, Kim. Trying to find out. Hi, how are you today? Thanks for joining me. I'm trying to see how my internet's going to do for live stream and testing out these microphones that I got. So, can you hear me? I might have to put the microphone on. Okay, good. Oh, you're working on Dresden? Did you sign up for the Oh, good, good. Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. I didn't know if I was going to have to wear this headset or what I was going to have to do. Is the picture come through okay too? Okay, great. Thank you, Kim, for the feedback. I appreciate it. Are you doing the Dresden for the Lisa Marie swap? I was going to do that, but I just have too many other things going on. So I probably should have went ahead and done it because I like the doing Dresden's, but I haven't done that many. But I do have a quilt that has Dresden's on it. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime or take a picture of it and post it on the Lisa Marie Facebook or maybe in the Sobecca. But well, here's what I'm doing today besides testing my live stream is I watched that one on Missouri Star Quilt. I like that one, the checkered. Yeah, I have that on my wish list. So that sounds like fun. I'm so I'll just give you an update of what I'm doing in here today. Besides testing, is just kind of going through my to-do list, what I need to get done, and I've been working on a raffle quilt. I don't know if you or any people that are going to watch this watch the my sewing room tour, and I did. I think in there I showed a picture of it, but I'm doing the applique part of it now on these blocks. So I'm doing machine applique where I can, just so I can get it done, because I'm kind of in a time crunch for this one. And then on the little teeny spots here, I'm just going to do hand applique. Kind of westerny, but hey, we live in a westerny area of Idaho. And this is what it's going on. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is what it's on that cougar panel. Show you what it looks gonna look like. And then this is gonna have a black frame around it. And then they're gonna go in the corners here. So there's gonna be 4 of them, but they're different designs in each corner. So I still got quite a bit to do. So I got to get that done so I can get quilted. And then we have a quilt show in August that this goes in, and it we sell tickets for it, and it we earn money for our quilt club. So I'll be working on those. And then I'm going to be I'm making some labels. Making some labels, and then I got to sew those on. Reading the comments here. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I pretty much grew up in Idaho, Oregon, around Boise, Idaho. We moved a lot. My dad was in construction, so we moved a lot. And then part of Oregon. And then I've been in Oregon. I lived in Oregon since '95, and then we just moved here to Idaho, my husband and I, and about 4 years ago now, I guess. So a lot of snow, lots of snow. We're in northern Idaho in the mountains. So he says he's ready to get out of the snow. So, of course. I was ready not to come to the snow. But anyway, so I got to do some labels for some quilts so I can get them mailed. My sister's daughter had a baby, little girl, the 1st of February, so I'm really late getting these in. Hi, Quilting for the Soul. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember. Is your name Sarah? I want to say. I hope that's right. Oh, I have a cousin in Pocatello. Oh, good. I got it right. Thumbs up for me. How are you today, Sarah? Yeah, Kim, I have a cousin who lives down by Pocatello. And my sister lived in Jackson Hole, Wyoming for quite a while. I've been there. Pretty area. It's kind of like this here. So anyway, I'm going to get some labels on these, and the baby's name is, I'm doing great, Sarah. I'm just testing out this live today and testing out the volume, and it looks like my screen is starting to slow down on my side. What are you guys getting? I hope it doesn't start slowing down. But I am upstairs and my internet is downstairs, so that might cause a problem. Anyway, here's the baby quilt. And then I put the cuddle fabric on the back. I'm a window now. Dating. Okay, great. Must have just been on my side then. Well, good. I'm glad it's not slowing down. I might be able to do that live for Sobecca Friday night, since she's going to be at a church something. Yes, cuddle is hard to sew. Definitely. I think it is. But I just put it on the back, and then I put it on my long arm because I did two quilts. I did this one and this one. And so I had them both on the long arm. And then, so quilting them wasn't too bad. This one I put, this one I put batting in. And the other one I didn't. I made it more of a lightweight. But I have tried to sew like cuddle pieces together, like for a top, and they just go all over, under your foot of your machine. So I'm wondering if I used a walking foot. Does it shed or fray? When you cut it, it does shed. It doesn't really fray. A lot of people say, like, throw it in the dryer on cold, just cold air, and that'll help get all the lint stuff off of it. But I just folded the cuddle over to the front for the binding, and that was pretty difficult. It didn't turn out very well at all, but it's for a baby and it's going to get used a lot, I hope. And the hardest part was these corners because it's so thick. So I don't think I'll do that again. But no, a lot of people do use the cuddle for like those tie quilts where you like leave 3 inches or more along here, and then you cut like 1 inch or 3/4 inch strips, and then you tie it. And no, it doesn't really fray out, but it does make a lot of dust, Yeah, this is a little heavier cuddle. I have some other cuddle. Let me grab it real quick and show you. This is a little bit, quite a bit thinner. In fact, I can see through it. And actually pick this up at a yard sale. A gal that used to have a quilt store here, she's moving, and they're not. She's not going to reopen her quilt store, so I got a really good price on this. And some of the gals and I make um, donation quilts for the our local police department to put in the car for, you know, displaced children, or, you know, for any emergency. And they're really big enough, some of them, to be like a lap quilt, so adults could use them too if it's cold out. And last year we did 44 of them. We wanted them to have two quilts in each car. So um, this year I have on them is this. This is a little stretchier, and I've done a couple already using it, and it's turned out okay. So, do you do quilting, like long arm or free motion quilting, Kim? So while I wait for, okay, I noticed in your room tour that, yes, I have the topaz. Oh, you have the 25? I really like the topaz. Free motion. Okay. So do you use your topaz for your free motion? I tried using my topaz, and I just could not get the tension to go right. So I'm thinking this summer I'm gonna, if they have a class, I might go take that, because I have to wait till summer because it's like an hour and a half from here, and I don't really want to drive on the snowy roads. So, um, but my topaz, yeah, it can do a lot of things. I really like that machine. But for free motion, I use my brother's. Works really great. Okay, I'm going to be doing some free motion quilting tutorials. I'm not sure if I'm going to go live with those or if I'm just going to do them on a video. The thing about on a video, I'm buffering a lot now. Okay. Hmm. Well, I wonder how long I've been. Okay, I've been on for 19 minutes almost. Hmm. Well, it stopped buffering on my side, so hopefully it stopped on your side too. Yeah, so I really want to make sure this live works. Well, I might have to figure out something else. Um, my husband just got a new laptop, so maybe I'll use his laptop, try his next time, and see how it's working. Um, anyway, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I can only do a 15-minute video from my cell phone. I can't use my cell phone for live. And sorry, I'm trying to read the comments. So I'm not sure how I'm going to. I can see and hear you now, but still having a little spinning thing. Uh, okay. Um, let me open my door and see if that helps with the internet service. there. Might have to tell my husband not to be on the TV. Everything we do here is through the internet. So, like to watch TV, our telephone's through the internet. So I do have a pretty good internet connection downstairs, but okay. So anyway, I'm going to try and do some free motion quilting, beginner stuff sometime. If I can get this live stream going, I might start next week. Okay, so I'm doing the labels, and then I can get these in the mail to my sister. So I got 2 of those to do. And then I need to get the label on this Quilt of Valor. Yeah, I'm buffering again here too. Keep going, see how it goes. Finish up this. Anyway, this is a Quilt of Valor I did for a local fella. These are all appliqued on here too. And I cut the stars out of here, and then I appliqued these too. So I got to got a lot of use out of the fabric. And this has a big eagle. So I'll get the label on that, get it registered, and go present that to Steve, is his name. So that'll be fun. And then yeah, my first husband was a Marine, but he didn't go to any wars. It was in 1980. So, and he was active reserve also. So, thank you, Ken. Let's see. Well, then I want to. Did you see my art quilt too in that video? I want to get working on that also. I haven't gotten any further on that. I keep doing other stuff. And then I got those Susie blocks to do. That's for our group. And what that is, I don't know if you've ever heard of a Susie block, but everybody gives you a fat quarter. And so I have 20 different fat quarters. And then I pick from my stash. And I pick a block, and it's got to be 12.5 inches unfinished. And I do the same block for all 20 fat quarters. But everybody else picks whatever block they want too. So you just pick a block that you like and get them all done. And then in April at our meeting, then we give everybody their blocks. And so then you'll have like a sample quilt, because everybody's block is probably going to be different. So I'm looking forward to that, but I got to get these started, because yeah, it's already February, so almost the end of February. So I have a lot of blocks, a lot of fabric in here. There's some really pretty ones. Some batiks. A lot of batiks. And this one's really pretty. So So I'll be working on that this week. So I'll let you guys know how I'm doing. And then I also need to get caught up on my goodness. How long have I been quilting? How long have I been quilting? I started quilting in 2015. I know, Kim. I better hurry, huh? Well, if I would just get them cut out, then I have a sewing machine downstairs too. And so in the evening, I sit down there and sew, and that way my husband gets to see me. He likes to see me once in a while. If I didn't have it down there, I'd be up here all the time. So yeah. Let's see. What might have been 2014, 2015 that I started quilting. My girlfriend quilted, and she had a sewing room upstairs in her house. And boy, she just had tons of fabric. Well, I wasn't really thinking about quilting at that time, but I think I started collecting fabric in about 2010 with the idea that I was going to make handbags and crafty projects, aprons and stuff like that. I didn't really think about quilting, but in 2012, I had to stop working and got pretty bored. I was in bed a lot. So I started watching YouTube videos, a lot of YouTube videos, and that's where I found Jenny Doan. And I'm like, well, I got all that fabric. I could probably sit and do something for a little while. And so that's when I started quilting. So Jenny and Eleanor Burns, I really liked her videos for a beginner. But what I liked about Jenny Doan is all the pre-cuts. So I bought a lot of pre-cuts to start out with, just to test, you know. You got to see some of my first blocks. Pretty funny. So I quilt my own quilts, and I always have, because I couldn't afford to take it to a long armor. So I did free motion on my domestic machine. And at that time, I just had one of those little Kenmores sewing machines, and that was pretty funny and not very easy to do. I did a close to a queen size on that thing, and I'm like, this is not gonna work. But it did a good job. It was just too hard to move the quilt around under it. And then that's when I got the yeah, I saw that in your video, Sarah. Yeah, I've worked all my life, so it was a pretty hard thing to quit, to stop. I know some people might say, what do you mean? But when you're used to quilt working, it's hard to stop when they tell you you're going to have to stop, when you don't really want to stop. And you're still somewhat young, So, yeah, anyway, that was a challenge. So I'm having fun now. I still miss going to work. It'd be nice to get out of the house. But when life changes, you either got a couple of choices. You either just stop, which is not an option in my book. Got to find something to do. And so, yeah, quilting, I think, saved my life, really, for sure. Love quilting. But I like all kinds of crafts. Always have. Painting, do a lot of oil painting, anything artistic, busy with your hands. So, okay. One other thing I got to do this week is work on these goodness grow blocks. I think I have 4 more to do. You guys get the sew sampler? Got that one to do. This is the one we just got. This one. And this one. Looks like I have 3 of the hardest ones to do. So I think next month, let's see, February. Yep, quilting's my therapy too, Kim, for sure. And I quit drinking. I had to quit drinking about, gee whiz, 4 years ago at least now. So otherwise, I'd take you up on that margarita. Those are good. So anyway, I'd like to get these cut out, but I think really, if I'm going to do any more blocks, I better get those Susie blocks going. Okay, well, you guys, I really appreciate you checking out my live with me and helping me out and letting me know about the volume, how the volume was. I didn't really want to wear the Oh, thanks, Kim. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have fibromyalgia, and I had an ATV accident. Blew out 4, 5, and looks like my connection was unstable. I might have to stop. Anyway, I had fibromyalgia before that, and it just really put me in a flare-up, bad, and it just kept getting worse because I didn't stop. You know, I should have stopped and taken some time off, and I didn't. And so, anyway, that's part of my story. But my fibromyalgia is better now. You know, my back isn't. I haven't had surgery yet, but I'm going to wait. I don't want to have surgery because surgeries get you all flared up too. So, anyway. All right. Well, you guys, it's been about 35 minutes, and I'm glad that even though we have some disabilities that we have to oh, Kim, you have fibromyalgia? Oh, good. I'm glad you're still moving. Yeah, I have arthritis too in my hands. I have this I don't know what it's called, but it's where your calcium grows on your bones. That's what happened to my shoulder. I had to have surgery. It was because of a calcium growth thing. And I have those on all my knuckles on my fingers. And they get to hurting sometimes pretty bad, but I just keep going. That's all you can do. And when you can't keep going, just go lay down and rest till you can go some more. But anyway, yeah. Well, thanks for coming by, you guys. I appreciate it. And good luck with your Dresden plates, Kim. I wish I was doing that this month. But I might join the next swap. So anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks for stopping by, Kym and Sarah. It was really good to hear from you, and I'll see you next time on my next live. Oh, okay. Have them in all the joints. Yeah, that's what I got. Bye. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming, you guys. Okay, now I'm going to see if I know how to end this stream. Okay. Bye for now. I guess I can't touch the screen. I forgot that. Okay. Try that.